We are here celebrating Giving Tuesday with Central State University, and I have with me our president, Dr. Jack Thomas, and we have a very special guest from a sister HBCU, the athletic director, Mr. Tony O'Neill, who is also a member of the class of 1988 from Central State University. Mr. President?
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. We certainly do appreciate having you on, and thank you for your generosity in giving back to your alma mater, Central State University. Yes. We're very appreciative. And I understand that you are a Hall of Famer football player. Can you just talk briefly about that and why people should give back to Central State University on this Giving Tuesday?
Well, Central State University gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, the ability to play college football, and more importantly, get my degree. Growing up in Detroit, that wasn't the talk going to college and getting a degree. And in high school, you know, our high school coach was a big supporter of HBCUs, and he and Billy Joe, our head coach, were very close. And he came to Detroit and he told me about this little school in Ohio, and he said two things. And the first thing he said was, "Son, you're gonna graduate." I got excited because I was like, "Ooh, I'm college material." And then he said, "We're going to compete for a national championship." And that was the first time I'd heard that coming from any coach at an HBCU. It was basically conference championships. So was fortunate enough to play with some outstanding players on some outstanding teams. And ultimately, the climax was, you know, us going into the Hall of Fame and I mean, basically saved my life. And giving back to Central State University is, how could you not, when it's the place that saved your life? You know, it helped me with my younger brother. My younger brother lived with me while I was in college, and the support from my classmates then, you know, I said to him, he's now a principal in the Dayton public school system, you know, so again, it just touched my life in so many ways. And giving back, I'm at a position in life where I can, you know, and it's like tithing, you know, they say 10%. It doesn't always have to be money, but in this instance, this money. Other times it's speaking at Upper Bound or speaking to the football team or speaking to the class. But it's important just to give back, and then more importantly, support the university fiscally, mentally, and let people know that the people at the university are working their butts off to make it a better place for our students. And just like when we were students, we look back at Dr. Arthur Thomas and Joe Lewis and all of those great people. So giving back is a beautiful thing. And what it allows for the opportunity for, you know, capital improvements to the university. I look at the building behind you, man, they tore down the breezeway, but then you look at the campus and you go, wow. You know, I mean, it's a phenomenal thing. The ability to continue to attract the brightest and the best students in the world, not just America, the world. You know, Central State has a rich tradition of having international kids come over, athletically and institutionally. And again, touching the world, but giving back allows for that opportunity. And the last thing that it does, for me, it continues to build our brand. It continues to build the Marauder brand, you know, and, you know, for God, for Central, for State. And we're going to say that to the day we go off this earth. And it means something. It really means something. And to have you all there, and I was so excited when you were appointed president. I remember calling you and I was jumping up and down. I started calling alums and I was like, hey, we got a good one, y'all. You got to support him. And then athletically, I said, wait a minute now. He's an athlete. He might get out there and outrun you right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it was great. And, you know, but Central State, you know, I can't say enough about, you know, Wilberforce, Ohio, and Central State University. I can't.
Yes. Well, Tony O'Neill, you and I have known each other for years. We've worked together at another HBCU.
Yes.
And I had no idea that you were a graduate of Central State University. Maybe I forgot it, but when I became the 9th president of Central State, you reached out to me, and I'm so appreciative, of what you're doing right now and encouraging other alums and other individuals to give back to Central State University. It means a lot.
Yeah, it's important. And I'm gonna close, and this is one thing I tell people all the time. I ask people, how many people have XM radio? And the room raises their hand. I got XM radio. How often do you listen to XM radio? Not a whole lot. How do you pay XM radio? Monthly. It just comes right out of my check. I say, guess what? You can do the same thing for our HBCUs. You can do the same thing for Central State University. Let it become recurring, because one thing you'll learn is once it starts coming out, you'll adjust your bills, but you're still building on the legacy. I still give several different ways. And a shout out to the football coach. I met with him a few weeks ago and gave him a personal gift for the football program. And very appreciative. I didn't realize the ball he gave me, he had autographed. So it's in my trophy room right now. So, but giving back to Central, I went to Central with one suit. I get to wear a suit every day because of Central State. What a blessing.
Wow. Great. Well, thank you so much for making the time. Again, Athletic Director from Claflin University, Mr. Tony O'Neill, Central State University class of 1988, and we are here celebrating Giving Tuesday. Thank you.